Hello there, it's Jeff Cutter Diver. Welcome you to the finals of the 40s 80s match play tournament at Great Holes Course. The winner of this match between Tom Watson and Hal Sutton will be going to the championship. We'll be going to Augusta for the year-end tournament coming up in 4 weeks' time to join other members of the 40s 80s like Gary Cook, Bobby Locke, Kerry Middlecoff, Ben Hogan, Isaac Aoki, Andy Bean, Dutch Harrison, Fuzzy Seller, Harriman Burns, Seve Vallecelos, and Freddie Haas. Whereas whoever takes second place will be in the runner-up tournament with Fred Hawkins, Ben Crenshaw, Curtis Strage, Larry Nelson, Jody Mudd, Byron Nelson, Johnny Bulla, Jimmy Demerit, Vic Gessie, and Payne Stewart. Tom Watson has a second place finish from October, so he's in the second chance tournament at worst. But I just realized something yesterday, is that there will be 11 competitors for the 6 wildcard spots, no matter what, because even if Watson wins, his second place gets eliminated. And if he gets in, then, you know, he takes 2 second place finishes, and that's 1 spot taken away. So let's look at the bracket to see how these 2 guys got here in the first place. Tom Watson, his first round match was Blaine McAllister, great front 9, and then just managed to keep things together. Then he faced Herman Kaiser, good front 9, managed to keep it all together. Then Lloyd Mangrum in the round of 32, tough first few holes, but you know, he kept it together. Then he faced Larry Nelson, fellow runner-up of a tournament, and it was smooth sailing. But for the last 6 holes in regulation, no one won a hole, so they went to 2 playoff holes, Watson narrowly winning. And then in the quarterfinals, he took down Lenny Watkins in one of the great comebacks of all time. Watkins was up 4 with 7 to play. Watson won on 12 and 13, no big deal, then a pair of ties. He was down by 2 with 3 to play, so Watkins just needed to play decently. But Watson made some great shots, whereas Watkins did not. And Watson won 16, 17, 18 to win the match. And then in the semifinals yesterday against Jimmy Hines, he had a strong front 9. And there were a lot of holes that were tied. He faces Hal Sutton, who beat John Fott, who fought for his life but missed. So Sutton won that match because he basically shut down Fott in the back 9. And then he faced Dick Metz in a tight match. Metz was actually up by 3 holes after 9, but Sutton won 10, 14, 15, and did not let Metz win a hole for the rest of the tournament. Metz went 14 holes without winning this match. And then he took on Kenny Knox and took down Fort Knox with a pair of wins on 15 and 16 to claim victory. Then he faced Di Reese from Wales. He had a few good holes. Reese tied him, but 15, 16, 17, he won all those holes. And then in the quarters against David Graham of Australia, it was a nip and tuck affair. Sutton made some mistakes on 18. Graham tied the hole, but then Sutton won on 19. And then in the semifinals against Sam Snead, the legend Sam Snead, he won the first 4 holes of the match on the front 9 and just held on. So here we go. Just to let you know that after this tournament, we will create that second chance tournament. And now Watson will lead off. Nice shot. Stays on the fairway, narrowly. Sutton, go off, he's in the rough. Up and over. He is not going to make the green. Watson, he doesn't even come close to making the green. He'll try to spin, but that pin position is not at his favorable side, if you will. Sutton missed that for par. Overshot. Sutton with a chance to win the hole. That's a good. So now Sutton strikes first. On to 2. Hole 1 sponsored by Royal Melbourne. Hole 2 sponsored by Northfield Village. Jack Nicklaus's hole. Well, Sutton survives and Watson survives. I don't hit the water. Thank goodness. Up and over. Oh, that's good. That's gorgeous. That's a couple yards from the pin. Watson's going to try a putt shot. I think he should have just went for the normal shot. farther away with his par putt. He makes the par putt. 4 feet should be able to make it. He doesn't. Wow. What a miss. He had a chance to go 2 up to get the opportunities. Sudden to the right hand side. Watson. Down center. Nicely done. Sudden. Watson. Okay, Sudden. Can you come close to a pin? I think it's okay. For par. Nope. Just missed. Sudden for the hole. Puts it down. Sudden now has a 2 up lead. Under 4. I forgot where the 3rd hole was sponsored by. Well, the 4th hole is sponsored by Coeur d'Alene. In France, he makes the green. Watson does 2. Nice job pulling it back and trying to be level. For birdie. No. Watson for the hole. Got it. Watson closes out. 5th hole is sponsored by Pine Valley. Watson, right center, and that is 297. Sudden down the center, 292. Up and over to set up the 3rd shot. Watson, nice job. 32. He'll have a decent pitch shot. Sudden. How close was he? 4 yards away. Watson. Watson. Beautiful. He's Sudden really needs a shot. Oh, no, he didn't. So Watson will tie the match. On to the 6th, sponsored by the Belfry. And Watson does that. Good shot there. How Sudden? A little more left. Sudden? Is it close to the pin? Yes, he is. 2 yards away. Watson. Oh, did that go in? Oh my gosh, I thought that went in. I thought he had done that eagle. Sudden should be able to get this. Yes, he does. Well, he didn't miss that 4th footer. He makes that one. And make sure that Watson doesn't win the hole. 7, sponsored by Oakmont. Famous bunker. Well, he doesn't hit the bunker. That's the good news. Moved really strong. Up and over. Yes, he does. Oh, ouch. That's hard for Sudden. Sudden will do that. Watson for the hole. Nope. Sudden has a chance to come back. 1 footer. Oh, he missed. So Watson will now take the lead. Now onto Shadow Creek in the 8th hole. Now, a lot of people will be thinking, well, that 2 up lead by Sudden, who cares? Watson's not worried. I know, he shouldn't be worried. Because it's small potatoes compared to that 4 up lead he crushed and all that. Up and over. Watson? Oh, well, that's going to hurt. That is still going to hurt. And Sudden will have a golden chance to tie the match. No. Oh, he didn't make that. I could have easily got finished 4 shots, but he made that shot. And we are tied. Well, Sudden was going to tie it anyhow. On to Turnberry in the 9th. Wide right. Buffalo Bills fan there. Watson down the pike. Nicely done. 342. Well, he's got a better shot. And you know how these... Oh, Royal County down was the course on 3. Watson, can he get on the green? He can and he won't. The slippery slope. British courses are known for that. You need more precision. And Watson missed that. For par. Missed. both won 3, and there were 3 ties. So Watson winning on 4, 5, 7. Sutton 1, 3, 8. So no numerical advantage for either golfer. 10th hole sponsored by Marion. Both wide right. Now up and over. Nope. Watson. Nope. Heavy rub. Now up and over. And he does that. Sutton does that. He's going to force Watson to make his par putt. Which he makes. So we will have a tie. On to 11. At Belly Bunyan. Sounds like belly button. The girls are hoping that they can be golfers too. For birdie. Missed that one. Sutton decides, I'm going to putt. And he missed. So we will have a tie. We have a tie. On to 12. Sutton, does he make the move? Yes, he does, and in a great position. Nicely. Watson can't make it out of the bunker at Bethpage Black. Is there a Bethpage and Bethpage Black? Are they two separate entities, or is it just the one? Sutton for the hole. Oh, brutal mistake, because he had the chance to take the lead back from home. Then we are tied to 12. On to Augusta's famous 13th hole, which is the 13th hole in this course. When we go into Augusta for realsies, this tournament, that's Augusta for real. Also done. Up and over. And I don't know. Well, he's red. That's actually a good thing, because he'll avoid going over the water. Up and over. Beautiful shot by Sutton. He's very close. 45 feet. Overshot by 6. He should have been. Yes, but it's a birdie. And Sutton missed a 5-footer. He had a great chance. That could be the TSN turning point. Onto Pacific Dunes. And right down the belly of the fairway. It looks like a belly. Looks like big belly. Kind of a little awkward. I'm saying that. Watson? Okay. Sutton? We got some ridge for Boyd. 53 feet. He's 4 feet away. Sutton for the hole to tie. No, he missed. Watson with a 4-footer. How do you miss that putt? He had a wow. He botches a putt. That's a blown putt, because that would have kept it from him with the one-up lead before to play. 15th, sponsored by Riviera. And there's that. Sutton. As he makes the fairway, just biting the back of it. Just bit the back of it. Watson? Watson? Oh! He's on the fairway. He's going to putt from the fairway. Might as well try. And he misses by inches. Sutton, 11-footer. This is key. Oh, he table-topped it. I mean, he was really close. So we have a half of a hole. 16, lots of out-of-bounds area. How Sutton? I put a Milta. And he does that. Watson? He does that. Both of them clear those rocks for birdie. Overshot by 6. Sutton? Misses by a foot. Now Watson needs a 6-footer. Clutch he makes. Clutch. Putt. We'll keep going to 17 in St. Andrews. We will see the 18th at Pebble Beach. No matter what. Whoever wins this hole will have a 1-up lead, but then the other golfer has a chance to tie if they win the hole on 18. Second shots. Watson. He will be off the green. out onto the road. The cart path, if you will. Sudden. Release stake. Wow. How did he get that angle? Great angle. Watson's got to get a good pitch shot. I don't know if that was a good pitch shot. For the hole. Tabletopped it. Watson does have a 13-footer for par. No gimme. But he puts it down. Critical putt for Watson. He figured Sutton was going to take the lead. Now on to 18. Make sure you don't go left. He does that. Sutton does that. Watson does that. Alright. Open the angle. Watson, the angle is there. Alright, so now we have the long putt. Sutton. Nice shot. He's 5 yards away. Watson, 50-foot putt. Now the rules state in match play, if you have a 60-foot or longer putt, you can lag it. Otherwise, you have to go for it. He'll putt. He's off by 3 feet. No big deal. Sutton's got a 15-foot putt. A 1 in 4 chance, as the odds are. If Hal Sutton makes this, this would be a big win for him and a trip to Augusta. He misses, but he's close. We might have a playoff. Here we go. Oh, by inches. Watson makes his shot. So to Sutton, guess what? We got a playoff. How fitting, a final with a playoff. Watson and Sutton. As we look at everything, only 4 holes each. Watson went on 13, Sutton on 14. Watson, of course, having that 5-foot putt miss on 15, that would have made him a 1-up lead. Yeah, Watson would have put Sutton in a tough spot. Can Sutton take advantage of Watson's seemingly bad shots? Sutton a little bit left on that one. Watson. He's on the fairway. 263. Sutton, second shot. Right on the top of it. Watson, I'm going to pitch it. But yeah. Up and oh, what? Sutton is going to be kicking himself after that miss hit. Watson just got to get close. Watson will get close. Within 6 feet. Sutton says he might as well putt for par. Nope, he's off by 5. For bogey. He's got it. So now, it's a 4-foot putt for Tom Watson to take that second place in October and turn it into a title win in December. Guy had a chance to be taken out. He was down by 4 at one point in a match, and then somehow, in some way, he had a great back 9 and won the match. This could be a storybook ending. Hal Sutton would have a second chance, but let's see what happens. He got it! Tom Watson, icon as he is, he wins the tournament. Tom Watson wins the tournament and sends Hal Sutton to the second chance qualifier. So, great job there. And here's the funny thing. 6 of the 12 tournaments were won by a golfer from the 40s, as Locke, Middlecoff, Hogan, Harrison, Barron, and Haas all are from the 40s. From the 80s, you got Cook, Aoki, Beam, Seller, Ballesteros, and then Tom Watson. So yeah, 6 and 6, perfectly down the middle. But yeah, Tom Watson wins the tournament. What a time. He's happy as can be. Now we have a second chance tournament. So let's do stroke play. Wildcard tourney. Randomize. And it's up. PGA West Nicholas for 4 rounds. So we got to make sure we get all the second place golfers. Let's see. Who's had a second place finish? Byron Nelson I know did, so that's one second place guy. Demerit, I know, took a second place. Payne Stewart had a second. Crenshaw had a second, so that's 4. Strange, I know, did. That's 5. Herman Barron, 1. So I gotta make sure. Basilic, Bird, Cooper, Fowles. No. Hogan, Larry Nelson. Watson had a second, but that turns into a first, and his spot is now out. So we have 11 golfers. So Watson, Gessie has a second, so that's 7. Kaiser won a tournament, right? Oh no, Kaiser didn't take top 2. Larry Myers, Scott Simpson, Hal Sutton, yep. Because now you got Hal Sutton. Johnny Bola took a second place, so that's 9. Who am I missing? I'm missing Hawkins. Am I missing Hawkins? I'm missing Hawkins and Mudd. Hawkins and Mudd. I'm missing. There's Hawkins. 995. There's Jody Mudd. All right, so 11 after round 2. Yeah, everyone qualifies. There's no cut. Oh yeah, there's no cuts. There are no cuts. Yeah, there's no cuts in the wildcard tourney. So we're gonna just tee off and just watch these guys. Watch the scores and all that. Vic Gessie had -5 and oh yeah, I forgot to do the options such as few low round. We don't need to see that. Summary, tee off. And we have a 3-way tie between Byron Nelson, Jimmy Demerit, and Vic Gessie. So the top 6 right now would be Nelson, Demerit, Gessie, Payne Stewart, and Ben Crenshaw would also get in, with Johnny Bola and Fred Hawkins tied at 5 under par. Sutton 300, Nelson 300, Curtis Strange -2, and Jody Mudd -1. So the rules are that one golfer from each round would get in. First, second, third round, and then we'll find the final 3. But the fact of the matter is that we have a 3-way tie, so we gotta go next round. Yep, next round we shall go. And tee off. Gessie birdies to start with. Fred Hawkins, 4 straight birdie. And Vic Gessie is your leader. So Vic Gessie is going to be the first wild card to qualify. So Gessie qualifies 14 under par. Jimmy Demerit is at 13 under par. Ben Crenshaw at 11. Byron Nelson, Larry Nelson, Payne Stewart, and Johnny Bola are 9 under par. I would kind of count out Strange and Mudd because they haven't really done anything. Hal Sutton's at 6. So yeah, so Gessie automatically qualifies. And Strange does that. 5th straight birdie for him. Crenshaw, 4 straight birdie. Another birdie for Crenshaw. Another birdie for Crenshaw. A 6 under par front 9 by Ben Crenshaw, trying to clinch one of those wildcard spots. Payne Stewart, big eagle. He's at -16. Larry Nelson -13. There's 4 straight birdie. Then another birdie. And that's it. Ben Crenshaw with a 62. He's in. So Crenshaw is going to clinch a wildcard spot. Gessie qualified. 3rd place is Jimmy Demerit. Yeah, because we need 3. So Jimmy Demerit is in as well. So Demerit is in, Crenshaw's in, and Gessie is in. So the 3 top scores that are not named Crenshaw, Gessie, and Demerit are in. So right now, Payne Stewart would be in, but Sutton, Nelson, well, Sutton and the 2 Nelsons are all at 14 under par. Johnny Bola is 1 shot back. Fred Hawkins is 4 shot back of the clear zone. Strange is 7 back, and Jody Mudd is 8 back. It's like, how did Jody Mudd get 2nd place in a tournament? But we'll see what happens in round 4. We're teeing off. Curtis Strange, 6 under front 9. Great job by him. Tee off. Hal Sutton eagles, he goes to minus 18. Larry Nelson eagles to go to 18 under par. And we have a winner. Crenshaw wins the tournament. Demerit second. Byron Nelson takes third. So Byron Nelson will clinch a wild card spot. So great job by Ben Crenshaw to win this whole thing. Demerit takes second. Byron Nelson third. Hal Sutton, Larry Nelson, and Payne Stewart. Oh, we have a problem. Well, Gessie's at 19 under par. So we know Strange is out. Bola is out of luck. Hawkins and Mudd are out. But now we got a problem. Well, Sutton's at 21 under par. Larry Nelson's at 21 under par. Payne Stewart's at 21 under par. The only problem is those three guys, Payne, Sutton, and Nelson, all, there's 4 spots. So Crenshaw, Byron Nelson, Demerit, and Gessie are all in. We need to have 6. So guess what the tie break is between Sutton, Nelson, and Payne Stewart? That's right, your first round. Hold on. And as you can see, with a 66, Payne Stewart will be one. So Payne Stewart qualifies with a 66 in round 1. So round 1 he had a 66. The other 2 had 69. So Payne is in as a wild card. Now it's down to Sutton and Nelson. Do they have some around? No. Larry Nelson beats Hal Sutton. So Larry Nelson will get that last spot because the tiebreak is they both had 69. Payne had a 66, so Payne gets that 5th spot. The 6th spot now goes to round 2. Who had the better second round? That was Larry Nelson by 3 strokes. So Sutton misses out by 3 strokes to Larry Nelson to qualify. So we know this: Ben Crenshaw, Larry Nelson, Byron Nelson, Jimmy Demerit, Vic Gessie, and Payne Stewart by way of the tiebreaker by the second chance qualifier are going to Augusta. The other 6 guys, commiserations to Fred Hawkins, Curtis Strange, Johnny Bola, and Hal Sutton. Should be another guy. Well, there were 11, so there should be at least one more guy. Bola, Strange, Mudd, Hawkins, and Sutton. Okay, so that's it. That will be it for the 40s, 80s. So the 18 golfers from the 40s, 80s to qualify are Gary Cook, Bobby Locke, Kyrie Medokov, Ben Hogan, Isaac Yoki, Andy Bean, Dutch Harrison, Fuzzy Seller, Herman Barron, Seve Ballesteros, Freddie Haas, Tom Watson, Ben Crenshaw, Larry Nelson, Byron Nelson, Jimmy Demerit, Vic Gessie, and Payne Stewart. And do you know what the funny thing is? The tiebreaker, do you know what the funny thing is? The 6 wildcards are split 3 and 3. So the 40s, 80s was the total epitome of 50-50. 6 golfers from the 40s won, 6 golfers from the 80s won, and in the wildcard, 3 wildcards from the 40s, 3 wildcard guys from the 80s. So that's just pure 50-50 split. None of the other groups will have that, but yeah, imagine why. So yeah, congratulations to all 18 golfers from the 40s, 80s who will go to Augusta in 4 weeks' time. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond at Do. If I can find that. Yes, I can.